Hi, everybody. My name is Laura Packer, and I'm here with Caryn Mirriam-Goldberg to talk with you about the Transformative Language Arts Network brand new Right Livelihood professional training. We're co-teaching this together, and it's for everyone who's looking to find their calling, to understand their passion, and to bring all of this to your work, to your life, and to your community. This is a training that's going to run from June 7th to October 12th, and some of it will be in person, some of it will be virtual and online, so it's a low residency training. We have a ton of special guest teachers who will help you along the way, including Harriet Lerner, Charles Eisenstein, Greg Lavoie, Patty Deeg, Jennifer Cross, Rob Peck, Jose Faust, Donna Washington, Priscilla Howe, and Kelly Hunt, all of whom are people who are just amazing at what they do, and they're eager to help you be even more amazing at what you do. We're going to talk a whole bunch about this, and we hope that you'll stick with us for this whole video. But if you're already excited and want to find out more, you can go to tlanetwork.org and just click on classes, find the Right Livelihood training, and you'll find out everything you need to know, including information about rates and sign up. So I hope that you'll stick with us, and I hope you go to the website.
We are very thrilled to be doing this training. It's something that I've been dreaming of for the past 15 years or more. And I know Laura's been thinking about for a long time too. And it's a training really geared to people in the arts or healing arts, writers, storytellers, performers, educators, coachers, healers, health professionals, and activists, and many more who are motivated by what their life calling is and working like many of us to figure out and puzzle out how to make a living putting this into action. This is not a cookie cutter training where we kind of give you 10 ways that you need to do this or that, but instead something in which you really tailor your own program toward you. The 110-hour training begins with a long weekend workshop, June 7th through 10th at Unity Village in Kansas City, Missouri, a beautiful and relaxing retreat center. It then continues with a weekly online class with tons of resources, support, and ways for you to put what you want to do for a living into action, plus weekly video conferences with our guest teachers. And it concludes with a cumulative session in Plainfield, Vermont at Goddard College, leading up to the TLA Network's Power of Words conference.
So we've worked really hard to make sure that this is a comprehensive course, that it covers everything you might need, and then more. So some of the topics that we're going to cover include simply finding your calling, doing some internal work through writing and meditation and conversation to understand what it is that your heart and the universe are calling you to do. Once you understand that calling, you can look at it in the big picture and see how that might affect your community, your life, and how you can sustain that work. And in so doing, you'll get to really dig into the ethics and values that are inherent to your work, so you know that what you're doing is in alignment with what matters most to you.
We also will have you look at the ethics and values, as Laura mentioned, in concert with a sustainable and strategic business plan that's really based on your dreams and your values. At the same time, we'll be delving into how to develop and foster greater resilience, self-care, and community along the way to help you achieve your goals. And along with that, how to revise your work story, to look at the stories we tell ourselves about making a living and the work we want to do, and how we might need to tweak those stories to be even more successful and to find the right words to convey to others.
Now, none of this can happen in isolation, so you'll be working with your fellow students, but we'll also help you think about how to connect with community groups, businesses, institutions, so you can make those initial contacts, follow up on these opportunities, and develop some good pitches as well that are in alignment with you and your values and what you want to offer your community. In order to do that, you'll need to be able to talk about your work. So we'll spend some time helping you develop really healthy ways to talk about your work and to write about it as well, which then leads into effective marketing and branding, but making sure that it's ethical, soulful, and authentic. So it really helps you understand the depth of your work and the need for your work, and it'll help you, it'll support you as you move through this course and then into your future right livelihood.
And to sustain you in your right livelihood, this training explores multiple streams of revenue for your work, including grant writing, collaboration, fiscal sponsorship, connecting with other groups, and also what we're calling integrative finances, learning to set appropriate rates, maintain basic record keeping, deal with tax implications from the get-go, which enables you to think more about how to transition into more of the work that calls to you when you're ready, whether you're adding this work on to existing jobs you have, or making a leap from one way of making a living to another, or even envisioning this work as your service for the community.
Now, change happens. We all know that life is full of change. So we're also going to spend some time digging into what to do when the path changes. So if you find that something happens in your life and you are ready to leap now, or you need to leap now, or maybe you need to change the direction you're headed in, we'll help you strategize around what to do when that happens, because stuff happens. And lastly, we'll then look at future training options. We'll think about how you can take leaps of faith and when you know it's right, what kind of research and opportunities you might want to delve into, and how to really assess what you're doing going forward so you can develop effective next steps and sustain yourself in your right livelihood.
By the end of this training, you'll have a clearer path to how you're going to make a living and or do greater service work, a journal full of writing and other arts that helps you further deepen your vision, an individualized, interactive, and strategic business plan with options for changes as new opportunities unfold, and even a preliminary study of the needs and possibilities of your community and audiences so that you can design work that really meets those needs.
You'll also have a bunch of soulful and ethical marketing strategies and materials, including social media materials, new websites or enhanced websites if you already have one, approaches to enhance your word of mouth marketing, and all kinds of written materials to use in brochures, business cards, postcards, and so on and so forth. You'll have an individually tailored portfolio to share with prospective organizations and businesses that really highlights your strengths and your offerings, as well as your products and expertise, and a template of written and edited work that looks at the focus of your work. It includes things like expected outcomes, the organizations and populations you may want to work with and serve, and things like that. You'll have an effective and authentic elevator speech, and really, at the top of the heap is a community of people on similar paths. You'll have mentors who can help you, and you will have a really strong sense of how to guide yourself as you continue on your life's journey.
Finally, one thing that's worth mentioning is you'll be working with Laura and me individually as well as with the group. And if you go to tlanetwork.org and click on or hover over trainings and click on Right Livelihood Training, you can see much more about who we are. I'm a writer, workshop facilitator, founder of Transformative Language Arts, part of the faculty at Goddard College, and I've been supporting a good part of my livelihood for, oh my gosh, about 25 years through freelance work and a lot of collaborative work with the community. And Laura?
I am a performing storyteller, a writer, a coach. I'm also an organizational consultant. I help both foreign nonprofits think about the stories they tell and how they can use those stories more effectively. I've been supporting myself through this work for a bit over a decade, and I'm really passionate about helping other people figure out how they can do so as well. So doing this with Caryn is really a dream come true.
And doing this with Laura is a dream come true for me, and it may be a way to help make your dreams come true. If you'd like to learn more, it's tlanetwork.org. Also, if you go to tlanetwork.org, you'll see information about our free life and livelihood 10 top 10 list of different considerations. You can also see some very low-cost group coaching sessions that we're offering. And if you click on Sparks, which is our TLA Network every other month interactive video conference with people in the community, you can see a much more in-depth discussion of some of what's here. Thank you so much for being part of this. And if you'd like to be part of this in the big picture, please check out the website, tlanetwork.org, trainings, right livelihood, professional training, and get in touch.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you.